What if I told you the more you chase a woman, the faster her desire dies? Most men think persistence shows strength. They believe that calling more, texting faster, buying gifts, and proving their worth will win her over. But the shocking truth is, it does the opposite. The moment she feels you're chasing, she senses you've placed her above your own frame. And when that happens, attraction collapses. What once could have grown naturally turns into pressure, and pressure kills desire. Stoic wisdom has been clear for centuries. The man who gives up his calm control to win someone else is already losing himself. And nothing destroys attraction faster than a man who has lost his own center. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why chasing ruins everything, and more importantly, how to flip the script so she feels drawn to you without you ever having to run after her. Studies in modern psychology show something men often ignore. Attraction thrives on space, not pressure. When a woman feels a man constantly chasing, texting without pause, demanding attention, showing up uninvited, her brain interprets it as neediness. And neediness is the fastest way to kill desire. Think about how it plays out today. Social media has made access to attention almost unlimited. A single woman can receive dozens of messages in a day. So when a man adds himself to that crowd, flooding her with effort, he doesn't stand out. He blends in with every other guy trying too hard. Now flip the frame. A man who doesn't chase, who respects his own time and energy, instantly feels rare. His presence doesn't shout for attention, it draws it. And in a world drowning in noise, rarity is irresistible. If you want to stand out as rare instead of blending in, write "I won't chase" in the comments. It's a reminder to yourself every man needs. Here's what most men don't realize. In today's world, women are constantly surrounded by attention, likes, comments, DMs, and guys trying to prove themselves. Chasing only adds you to that pile. It doesn't make you stand out, it makes you invisible. But notice how women respond to the man who doesn't rush in. He's not texting 10 times a day. He's not liking every post within seconds. Instead, he moves at his own pace. And suddenly, she's the one checking her phone, wondering why he hasn't reached out yet. This isn't a trick. It's psychology. Human desire grows in the space between actions. When there's mystery, when there's room to wonder, attraction intensifies. When everything is given instantly, attraction dies. So the next time you feel the urge to chase, remember this: the more you fill the silence, the less she feels the spark. If this is opening your eyes, take a second to subscribe. I'll keep bringing you the truths most men never hear. The Stoics taught that desire is never won through pursuit, it's earned through presence. Chasing is rooted in fear, fear of losing her, fear of not being enough, and fear is the opposite of attraction. Think about it. When you chase, every move says, "You are my center, my time, my energy, my emotions, they all depend on you." But when you stay calm, steady, and in control, the message changes. It becomes, "I have my own center. You're welcome to join me, but I'll never lose myself for you." Picture this. She pulls back to test you. Most men double down, calling, begging, trying harder. The Stoic man does the opposite. He gives space, stays focused on his path, and lets her curiosity grow. And without realizing it, she's the one chasing, not because of tricks, but because she feels his strength. The truth is simple. A man who chases becomes ordinary. A man who stands still becomes magnetic. Here's the paradox most men miss. The more energy you spend chasing, the less energy she feels from you. Because all that chasing is empty. It's action without weight. True attraction comes when your actions carry gravity, and gravity only comes from self-control. Look around in today's world. The man who constantly comments, sends emojis, and checks her stories within seconds isn't seen as attractive. He's seen as predictable. The rare man who holds back, who isn't glued to his phone, suddenly feels like a mystery. And mystery is magnetic. It's the same in real life. A man who drops everything to prove himself gives off desperation. But a man who keeps his routine, who prioritizes his purpose, and lets her fit into his world, he's the one she thinks about when she's alone. Not because he's ignoring her, but because he's showing he has something bigger driving him. This is the part most men don't get. Chasing doesn't just fail, it backfires. It makes her feel she's your only source of meaning, and no woman wants to carry that weight. So if chasing destroys attraction, what actually builds it? The answer is simple, but powerful: presence and direction. Instead of sending 10 messages in a row, send one clear message, then go back to your life. Instead of dropping your plans, keep them, and invite her into your world when it makes sense. Instead of asking for constant reassurance, carry yourself as if you already know your worth. The Stoics believe that strength is not in controlling others, but in controlling yourself. And that's exactly what she feels when you don't chase. Your calm silence tells her more than 1,000 words. Your steady focus on your goals tells her you cannot be shaken. And when you smile, not nervously, but with quiet confidence, it signals that you're grounded, not desperate. Remember this: attraction grows when she feels your strength without you ever having to prove it. It's not about one move, it's about how they all work as one. Stop chasing and start living in a way that makes her want to move closer. Hold your frame with steady eye contact, calm silence, and words that carry weight. Respect your own time and energy, and let her feel she's entering the life of a man who already has direction. When you listen, truly listen, but without bending your boundaries, you give her what most men can't: presence. When you make her laugh at the right moment, not as a clown, but as a man who lifts the room, you give her lightness without losing respect. And when you stay true to your purpose, she knows she's with someone who cannot be shaken. This is the paradox. The less you chase, the more she's drawn in. The man who runs after her loses himself. The man who walks his path makes her want to follow. The truth is clear: the harder you chase, the faster attraction dies. But the moment you stop running, hold your frame, and live with purpose, something shifts. She stops feeling pressure and starts feeling pull. Now I want to hear from you. In your own experience, what do you think destroys attraction faster: chasing too much or giving up your boundaries? Drop your answer in the comments, because your story might wake up another man watching this. And if this video gave you value, give it a like and subscribe. It helps me keep bringing you the truths most men never hear. Don't stop here. In the next video, I'll reveal another hidden side of female psychology that flips everything men have been taught upside down.